Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Emma, and we are playing Dragon Age 2. Alright, so, weekly video time. We are going to go get the remaining members of our party. And as much as I love Fenris, I have been advised to put him away for safekeeping. Sorry, Fenris. Wish we could help him rebuild his mansion, though. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. Can I still talk to him in here?
We should move on.
Okay. Apparently not. Alright. That's an interesting choice on art. Oh! Sad day. She's gonna get mad at me. She's gonna get real mad. Okay, so is it night? It's current. Okay, now it is. Darktown at night. This is for Anders. We're gonna pick up Anders first because he's my favorite. Not to mention that, from what I was reading from you guys, we have to pick up Isabella after we get Anders. So, let's run around until we find an Anders. I don't know exactly where he's going to be, but I'm sure he'll show up somewhere. Wonder if he looks the same. Like, most of what I've seen is art, which is, you know, it can be anything, honestly.
Huh? What do you mean? Are you telling me you have no idea what I just said?
Okay, bye. Okay, I don't want to order potions and
You must
shit.
really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around.
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
That's so cute. I really like Meryl. Alright. Where is our adorable apostate? What's down this way? Literally have no idea where I'm going, guys. I'm just searching. Hopefully. Because this is where the slavers in business were, right? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's another gather your party. Why is there a gather your party here? No, I don't want to go into there. I can go in these doors now?
I can't
No.
do that. Not going to happen.
Oh, but maybe...
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
Balls. Okay. This conspicuously looks like a place that Anders might call home because there's a face up on the map to indicate like a home base kind of thing. But I don't know where to find him. It doesn't look like a night either. This doesn't look like night to me. I clicked night, but we'll see. I don't know who you are, but I guess we can talk.
I think I found something of yours.
This was free of its handler. Well, you're a lucky one. Thank you.
Alright, it wants us to level up, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got us a little bit more CC. Where is Anders? I hope that I did this right. I'm gonna have to double check if we can't find him. Because as far as I know, this is definitely Darktown at night. Oh, I wonder if we can get this now. I don't know if we get standard stuff yet. Guys, you're making it really hard to get in here.
Not likely.
Boo. Yeah, well. This was a slaver's swear, right? Did I miss something? I would be remiss if I had to look this up. So we've been all in this back area. I thought we'd been all the way down there and stuff too. I know we've been up that way. So I think that time we went down. So let's go this way. But didn't we go? Yeah, this is where we gave this guy his stuff. Ugh, shit, I keep trying to jump. That is my biggest complaint. This has got to be something. Because I don't want to do the Amel estate yet. Obviously, because we don't have Carver with us. Where else could he be? Went up there. Let's go down here. Because this is exactly where we came in. It's Darktown at night. I don't know what to do. Have I not done something to activate? Let me just look it up to save us some time and effort. Okay, so after some research, it looks like possibly talking to Varric and the Hangman will help set shit straight, hopefully. There are a lot of people that were just like, oh hey, your shit's bugged, you're fucked. So I'm hoping that's not the case. Because I don't want to have to reload another save and then figure that shit out.
Did Lothering have any lineage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
I don't understand why they just can't live, with people, like people.
Like everything from eating to fighting is a lot less complex than it used to be.
You know that guy Marlowe at the bar downstairs? Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
I'm like flipping out that my game is bugged now. Apparently that's a fairly common occurrence. Because if I can't get Anders, does that mean I can't get Isabella? Because a lot of them were like, hey, if you haven't progressed through Act 1 enough, you can't pick him up. Because he's obviously not there. Because there's supposed to be some sort of clinic he's at. And there was none. So I don't know what to do about that. Cool. That's what I've always wanted. Always wanted a moth-eaten scarf. Although I do really want one of those big chunky ones. Even though it's Texas and it's still like in the 70s at the end of November. It's almost December. Get your act together, brother. Okay. Let's try again. I'm worried now. I don't want it to bug. And I don't know how far back I need to go. It's at night. It's absolutely at night. So let's head back up to that upper corner and see what we can see.
Freedom. What a crock.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. Do I need to?
I can do that.
Do I need to unlock this? Is that the only way you can get in there? Because I don't have another rogue other than Varric, right?
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know whether or not this is the spot. I'm not convinced that this is the spot that Anders is in. But this makes the most sense given the, I guess, context clues the game's providing, like the gather your party icon, you've got the character face up here. I just don't know what else to do at this point. because he's obviously not here. And I know it's at night, even though it doesn't look night-ish. Maybe if we switch to daytime? I don't know. I'm just kind of running out of options and I'm freaking out. I definitely don't want to have to go back and try to figure out which save is okay enough. This is a pain in the ass. Okay. Let's see if this makes a difference. It might not, but, you know, I'm just trying options at this point. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'll keep perusing the internet until I figure out something else. Okay, so, I think it's Lowtown and not Darktown. Because I went back and checked, and I know that we said Darktown on the comment section of the last video, but it was talking about Varric giving us a quest called Tranquility. We need to find a warden who is a healer. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we have one. So you got a Grey Warden for help in the Deep Roads expedition. Varric was working with healer somewhere. See, in Lowtown. So we need to go talk to the person in Lowtown, I think. Let's see if that works. So let's try Lowtown at night instead of Darktown at night. And see if that gets us anywhere. Oh man, the amount of like panic right now. Because Anders is a character I was looking forward to most.
Gangs and dark corners, but if you'd like to help.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit, but I need... Let's go up that way. God, I remember this being on our map. I'm gonna get that barrel. Walk around that weird, smelly pit thing. Or maybe we do it in the daytime? Because I don't see the spot on our map. Shit. Let's try this again. Oh, we gotta go in this door. Okay. So let's try daytime. There we go, current quest Tranquility. I should have checked that before we went in, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get this eventually. Please let this be it. Okay. Okay. Let's get this taken care of. Because now I'm paranoid as fuck. I don't want to miss out on Anders. And I did put Fenris away like you guys said. Still also a regret of the game is that I cannot give people gold. What? Get out of here. Okay. Please let this work. Please let this work. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
You again. What do you want?
But we were nice last time.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Damn.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches? He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him.
Aveline!
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I've got
Okay,
kids to feed.
that's what we
Where
needed.
do I find work?
Okay. Whew. I was freaking out. Now we can go to Darktown at night. And then we can pick up Isabella. Aveline, I'm gonna need you to keep your mouth shut about those stupid Templars. We're not gonna go...
We heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
I'm not turning your healer over to the Templars.
Right. Like anyone turns down the reward for an apostate. Let's shut their mouths.
Why? This isn't... Oh. This isn't necessary! Can you not, like, look at me and my mage staff and, like... Come on, I need you to... At least they're easy to kill. Damn, Aveline. That was a lot of needless loss of life. Absolutely pointless. I wish you would have just listened. Although I appreciate how much these people love Anders, you know what I mean? It's very sweet that they're so devoted to him. I'll grab her leveling in a bit. Okay. Nighttime. Darktown. Finally. Okay. That was harrowing, and that's not a mage pun either. Oh man. Okay, now we have a quest marker up there. Thank goodness. Just had to figure out where in the chain of quests we were. Oh no, that's this marker. Aveline, are you going to be a bitch about this? Because I guess they're... I mean... Should I take Carver instead? Because I like Aveline, don't get me wrong, but she's obviously going to be pro-Templar, and she's going to be like, well, because there's no gray, there's only black and white, I have to take you in. And I'm like, I'm sorry I brought a Templar to pick you up. So, let's just do that for my peace of mind. Because I can't take sweet, precious Fenris, and I want to. I want to. Okay. Well, I'll love Carver later. Because I don't know. We'll probably replace him. But then we won't have a tank. Decisions. I'll figure that out later. I'm so excited.
This place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot.
No.
He hated the deep roads.
No! I mean, like, I knew it happened, but I love that that's his logic at the same time for leaving the Wardens. I'd fucking leave the Wardens if they made me get rid of Esseles. Fuck that bullshit.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot?
Look at that
In
eyebrow.
the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once.
No.
He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
But you can go get him now, right?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the Wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I like him.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested in... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
You don't ask for my terms. What if I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
Is that what you ask?
You decide. I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
I'm so glad we don't have Aveline with this. This was good insight. This was good insight.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Oh no. No.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term.
It
Yes,
is.
Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Like this is any sort of like conflicted decision for me.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
Absolutely.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
Did you see his face? He's like, oh, there's hope.
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
What do the Templars know
Oh
of your
shit, I'm
plans?
sorry, we already did this one.
I don't know.
My
I
bad.
had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Is this gonna be an ambush? This is gonna be an ambush.
I would help any mage in such circumstances. Map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I
a lot more
welcome your
logical.
aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
I'm not surprised with the Carver rivalry, but we would have gotten the hella points from from Aveline if we had taken her. This was wise of me. I guess that's how you have to play the game. But see, like, how would you know? Like, if I didn't already know who Anders was and, you know, the tenets of his belief system, I wouldn't have known. I just would have carted everyone around and everyone would have been pissed at me because I like mages. Okay. So, yeah, let's definitely not take Aveline with us tonight. Let me level this guy up really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so now what do we need to do for this? Oh, we have got a History of Kirkwall chapter. We can't actually talk to them. But that would be really cool to see exactly what he did. Oh,
Carl
no.
won't be able to get away until it's dark. Meet me at the Chantry at nightfall.
She is walking on her own. Lady, I'm gonna need you to nod. Okay. That was weird. Okay. This is somewhat long. It'll be alright though. The History of Kirkwall, Chapter 4. The Threnhold family assumed its foreboding control of the city at the very onset of the Dragon Age. Less than a week after Merrick Theron retook the Ferelden throne from Orlais. Okay. I guess this is the first time I realized that the title of the game, Dragon Age, is literally the time period in which this is set. Interesting. Because Merrick is Alistair's dad. And he was the king before... Oh no, his half-brother. Shit, I can't remember his name at the moment. The little blonde one. Since this was followed by a civil war in Antiva, the much maligned Three Queens era, and a coup in the Deventer Imperium, many thought that the Dragon Age would bring devastating change. Perhaps this was a hasty estimate, but it was true for Kirkwall. Viscount Chivalry Threnhold, one hell of a name, was a vicious thug who took power through a campaign of intimidation, and his son Perrin, who succeeded him in 914 Dragon, was even worse. Taxes were crippling, and Perrin Threnhold used the ancient chains extending from the Twins, standing at Kirkwall's harbor, unused since the new Exalted Marches, to block sea traffic and charge exorbitant fees from Arlesian ships. The Empire threatened invasion following the closure of the Waking Sea Passage, and for the first time, the Chantry used the Templars to pressure the Viscount. I'm sure that violates some sort of legal separation of church and state, but until that point, the Templars had done nothing to counter the Threnholds, even though, as the largest armed force in Kirkwall, they could have. Knight Commander Guylian's only written comment was in a letter to Divine Beatrix III. It is not our place to interfere in political affairs. We are here to safeguard the city against magic, not against itself. Which is valid. I mean, like, you can't just decide to, like, arm yourself and go out and play vigilante. She says, somewhat hypocritically. Poor Hawk. I mean, that's kind of the premise in every game, isn't it? It's, well, not so much with the Wardens, because the Wardens had actual backing for that. But I mean, there's definitely a case that could be made for Inquisition, even though they have the, you know, wasn't it like a writ from one of the Divines that was like basically if the Inquisition needs to be reinvigorated and reborn, that they could. I think Cassandra says something about that, but the Divine, as a friend to the Emperor, clearly had other ideas. In response, Viscount Perrin hired a mercenary army, forcing a showdown with the Templars. They stormed the gallows and hung Knight Commander Guylian, igniting a series of battles that ended with Perrin's arrest and the last of his family's rule. The Templars were hailed as heroes, and even though they wished to remain... Hey guys, as you can see, my wonderful camera decided to fail, yay! So I have no idea what happened, but you guys can finish reading that entry for yourself if you feel compelled. And I'm gonna have to re-record the like 15 minutes of gameplay that come after this. So no huge worries. It's a nice easy point where we've left off. But I will get you guys that footage pretty quickly. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.